Hey guys, welcome back to Horror Movie Month. I am Elijah, aka Mario Fan 520. This is Angelo.
Hey, what's up?
And I'll just go down so you can see the camera, so the camera can see you. So yeah. Anyway, we're gonna review Bride of Chucky. We're gonna finish up the Chucky franchise. I already reviewed the first, second, third, and sixth. I'm just gonna review the fourth and fifth because Cult of Chucky's coming out soon. We're very excited for that. As you know, me and Angelo are fans of horror movies.
Yeah.
Anthony too, but he moved. But anyway, yeah. And let's get started with this review. It's the fourth installment in the franchise. One of the stupidest ideas, and it kind of works. It actually does kind of work, actually, for a horror comedy movie. So basically, the story revolves around Chucky. Basically, it takes place after the events of the third movie. So Tiffany, Chucky's ex, basically finds him and rebuilds him and stuff like that. And she thinks that they're going to get engaged and stuff like that, and stuff go crazy and stuff. And Chucky basically kills and possesses Tiffany, and then they work together to. They basically work together to go to basically transfer their souls into human bodies with the help of two humans, Jane and Jesse. This movie is actually hilarious. I found it hilarious. It was nothing scary at all. What did you think?
What, the Chucky movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, it was pretty scary, but I pictured it to be way more gorier, you know?
Yeah. To me, it wasn't really scary. It was hilarious. I found it extremely entertaining. Nudity too. They kind of did switch the horror icon. They changed him from being a scary threat to a funny comedic doll that's still BA. And you could just respect him for that, and the audiences liked it. I guess the critics weren't really surprised by it either, but the audiences weren't really either. But some of the audiences appreciated this movie, some didn't. I actually liked this movie a lot, not because it was scary. It wasn't. It's because it was very hilarious. That's why I enjoyed this movie. It was smart. I thought the storyline was kind of good. But other than that, I think this is just like a laugh your butt off movie, and you could just keep on watching and watching and watching, and it gets more funnier. What do you think?
Yeah, honestly, but is it the new Chucky gonna be scarier or what?
Yeah. Ever since they made Curse of Chucky, they went back to the horror roots. This one was where the franchise took a total turn, and people were surprised. Some were surprised in a good, others were bad, and they didn't really know how to feel when they saw this movie, because this isn't necessarily a horror movie, straight up horror movie. It's a comedy horror movie, and you gotta basically respect the fact that they're doing this stuff. They're doing the entertain stuff, the entertain people actually, and some of the people will actually respond, and they'll find it pretty cool. But once again, I do not find this movie scary. I think it's hard for someone to watch Bride of Chucky and say that's scary.
Yeah.
Like no one's gonna watch Bride of Chucky and say that's scary. I mean, unless you're 2 years old, maybe.
Yeah.
But other than that, the movie is literally just a knockoff comedy film. It's extremely entertaining. I did like some of the suspense scenes in this movie. I thought that, you know, that scene where Chucky shot those little needles at that police officer?
Yeah.
That kind of reminded me of Pinhead from Hellraiser.
Really?
Yeah. We'll also be doing a movie review of that. I actually like that movie too. This movie is nudity, like I said. There are some sexual scenes that are not for younger viewers and stuff like that. And this movie kind of surprised me. Yeah, I kind of like it too. This movie kind of surprised me on what they were going for between the relationship of Chucky and Tiffany.
It's the best.
Because in my opinion, this probably is my third favorite Chucky movie. The first one is always my favorite. The first one is probably the best. This one's probably my third favorite.
What was your best?
The first one, Child's Play.
Oh, okay.
What was your favorite?
Yeah, probably Child's Play.
Yeah. The first one was very entertaining. It was wasn't scary for me, but other people said it was scary, and I can kind of see why they said it was scary. I mean, there were some intense parts. It's kind of cheesy, but in a good way. And the effects were amazing in the first movie.
Yeah.
I did like the effects where in the first movie where he stabbed the knife under the seat. Mm-hmm. That was pretty BA. That was good. And
Really?
yeah, the effects in this movie were pretty decent as well. That scene where Tiffany threw that bottled beverage of champagne up into the glass and those 3D effects, they kind of looked fake, but I guess they could work. And those glasses basically hit the couple in their bed. I think that was pretty awesome. That was pretty dope. But other than that, the death scenes are entertaining. The comedy is entertaining. This movie is not scary one bit for me. Like I said, this is a Chucky movie, so you can't really go wrong with Chucky. I mean, he's not. It's not one of the greatest horror movies of all time, but I'll have to say it does fit with one of the best horror comedies in that range. What do you think?
Yeah, I'll probably might give it a scale 1 through 10, probably like a high 9.
A high 9? I might give this movie an 8. This movie is very good. I barely had any problems with it. The main issues with it though was the main issues that I had with this movie were basically there were certain stuff that happened in this movie that they didn't really accomplish why it happened, and some stuff that didn't really make sense, like when Tiffany brings back Chucky to life even though he was supposed to be dead. This is literally a doll that just comes back and never dies, and every time the doll spirit does die, it comes back, but it becomes more powerful. And I guess that's why people can find it more scary. But this movie is just hilarious. It's really hilarious, and it definitely fits in my top 3 Chucky movies. And I think I'm gonna give this movie an 8.
An 8?
Yeah.
I'll say a 9.5.
9.5? Woo!
Yeah.
Nice. Alright, so yeah, this movie is not like a scary movie. It's not like over-the-top scary. Not anything like The Exorcist or The Evil Dead. It's not any of those scary movies. It's just a fun movie that you can entertain and enjoy and you can appreciate, and you'll say that movie was good. We had some flaws with it, but it was actually pretty good. And I know some people might hate this movie. I can see why, but I actually love this movie. Considering I like Chucky, he's one of my favorite horror movie icons. So I have to give this movie an 8. It's really good. It's a fast-paced horror comedy film. Yeah. It's clever. Written by movies are written by Don Mancini, a very smart guy. I can't wait to see what he does with Cult of Chucky. I'm hearing a lot of good things about that movie in Fear Fest in the United Kingdom, so I can't wait to see that when it comes out on October 3rd. So yeah, what about you?
Yeah, and I'm pretty hyped about the new Cult of Chucky coming out.
Yes, I'm also excited to see it.
Yeah.
I was planning on seeing this with him and Anthony.
Next week?
Yeah, if we do it, then I'm definitely gonna do a vlog when we go. So definitely stay tuned for that. But yeah, this movie it's very good. It's not great, but it's good. Good enough. People will look at this movie and say it's a good Chucky movie. Not scary, but it's still good. And yeah, but anyway, thank you guys so much for watching always. But yeah, for a grade, I'm gonna give this movie a B+. What would you get? Well, actually, yeah, 8.5 would be a B+. Yeah.
Yeah.
What would, since you gave it a 9.5, that'd be right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Always stay tuned for more horror movie reviews. I'll do Seed of Chucky, which is gonna be my last Chucky review until Cult of Chucky comes out, and I'm gonna do more reviews: Candyman, The Birds, Lights Out, new horror movie reviews, Annabelle Creation, The Conjuring, It. I can't wait to do that. Like, I'm so excited to do that. I have to do it. And he's definitely going to do it with me.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you guys for watching always. You guys are the best. And as always, I'm MarioFan520. This is Angelo. And we'll see you next time. Peace out.